Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sack to the Future 1965 Week 4. Well, it's been a difficult couple games for me as I'm on a bit of a losing streak right now. I don't think I've actually controlled a victory since Week 2. Now, the Cardinals and Packers did play, and I did get a victory with the Packers in Week 3. But I haven't actually controlled a win since I got all my teams to 2-0. So, there's that. But, we're going to hope for the best. We beat Seattle 2 weeks ago. We're traveling up to Seattle. Of course, one could say, well, I was getting too cocky. I was bragging about the shutouts with Green Bay and Buffalo and all that. And that's true. Yeah, I get it. But, you need to have good sportsmanship, but at the same time, be happy for what you're doing. And I was very excited that I was shutting people out early on. And I know it wasn't going to last long, so you enjoy it while you can. But here we are in Week 4 now. The Cardinals coming off a close loss to the Packers in Week 3 on Monday Night Football. They get a 4 o'clock game on Sunday. Of course, 1 o'clock where they are up in the Great Pacific Northwest. Let me catch up. Let's see. We've seen Buffalo and Boston. We've seen Jets and Tampa. St. Louis and Seattle. This is a 4 o'clock game, as I said. And Thursday night, Cincinnati and Oakland. Alright, so 4 o'clock. This is the second game on my channel. The 49ers are undefeated. That's just ridiculous. But it is what it is. 4 undefeated teams. Raiders, 49ers, Jaguars, and Panthers, apparently. We'll see how long that lasts. Jim Backen's going to kick off. Yeah, okay. Chose to put the Seattle Seahawks in grays at home because who cares what they wore? They weren't real in 65. And the Cardinals away jerseys don't have a 60s option. So now, I'm not as familiar with these team names as I am. Tears went in and changed it. Like that was Glenn Stearns. But Tears went in and gave them names. Mike Mosolf of a semi-pro team in 65. I'm not quite sure who they were, but I went through and I've been editing the 66 draft, and there was a lot of receivers, ends, flankers, split ends, whatever you want to call them, that were drafted that did not play. And it's a good thing because there are a lot of receivers to name in the draft, and not many actually played in the NFL or the AFL. Plus, there was a lot of guys drafted in 66 that won't see field in 67 or 8. Lucian Rehberg, Lloyd McCoy, Walt Kudzik, Magnus Beck Olson, and John Lemachowski. Bob Lacey, Gail Akbar, Mo Lester, Tom Krasinski, and somebody else. So Admiral Akbar and Mo Lensky are still on this team. Seattle was originally the Star Wars team. Oh, nice cutout by Mo Lester. 2 carries, 16 yards for the modern helmet. Actually, modern gloves, modern everything. Interesting. Mo Lester has modern uniform. How is that possible? He's been semi-pro name for quite a while. That time Lester and his modern... And plus they've been on TV every week. How did we not notice that before? Dean Stallings on the tackle.
Let's go. 50, plant. 60 miles.
You might hear a basketball game in the background. I do have a watch party on, but it's not mine. I'm not hosting. Christmas Day between the Lakers and Heat from 2004.
You got him. You got him. You got him.
Stallings rushing Coleman. Sorry, I missed the line. Burson, Stovall, Wilson, and Pat Fisher. Now Bill Coleman, number 34, leads the league in sacks after week 3. He did get another one against Bart Starr on Monday night.
Check the back, check the back. Ready, go.
And that's knocked down for Mosolf. Megayesi. Oh, that's a tackle from the previous play, I guess. So we're going to get to see Charlie Johnson in the Cardinal offense. Cardinals looking to make the playoffs for the third straight year. And my last year controlling the Cardinals. They'll be taking over the Atlanta Falcons. Boy, the Cardinals were just a gap filler to get us to 4 teams. Kind of like Phantom of the Patriots and John with the Lions. And there's a couple teams that'll be switching around. But we'll get into that. So Charlie Johnson comes up under center. He's got Crenshaw and Triplett in the backfield. Triplett picks up 8 yards on the first carry.
Right there. All day, baby. Here we go. 70, Indy. Tackles. Ready. Run to the ball.
Triplett gets out to the 36 for a first down.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Britt on the tackle. Let's take a look at the Cardinal. Nope, it's a replay.
Down. Moody base. Check with the nose. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready to go. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Oh, man, fumble. I thought the play was over. I looked away. Emil Karras, the former Detroit Lion, no, San Diego Charger, picks up the fumble. And let's take a look at this. Oh, I think he's down. Yeah, they're going to get a review here, and it'll be Cardinal ball. I'm pretty dang sure. Triplett, he picks up 1. He'll be close to the first down. Let's take a look at that Cardinal offensive line of Reynolds, Good, DeMarco, Gray, McMillan, opening the holes, Randall, Gott, Triplett, Smith, and Conrad, opening the holes for Bill Triplett so far. It is 3rd and inches. Crenshaw is deep in the backfield now. Thornton has taken over at the fullback. And Crenshaw's got to dance. It's going to be 4th and inches because he had to dance. I pushed the button up. I did not do that juke. There was no reason for that juke. Look at this. The hole is there, but he has to dance. Had to go ahead and call a fake punt. Well, at least, and Crenshaw won't get the credit for that carry. That's the thing that sucks about that one. Man, Gray got really bumped back by Wolf. Johnson completes a pass on the run to Sonny Randall. 24 yards and a first down.
line it. 15 line it. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Get it.
Man, I could not get away from my fullback there on that block. Let's take a look at the Seattle defense. See how things have changed. Dick Stafford, Pat Russ, Bill Hudson, Gene Gossage up front. They look mighty big. Mike Wolf, Emil Karras, Bob Mittinger. Dave Webster, Dick Pessin, and Jesse Winton, the former Packer, and Charlie Brett. It is 2nd down and 9 after that 1-yard gain, and Triplett comes back. And it's interesting that it's been Crenshaw today and not Prentice Scott, who had a huge run last week. He juked. I did the juke. I did that juke, but I did not expect it to be that far of a juke. No, we got a flag. We got a first down, but we are going to get a holding, most likely. Yep. It'll be against Jackie Smith. The tight end, he was running a pass route.
I'm going to hit you. 60 outlaw.
What in the hell? That's a nice block by Randall that time, and Bobby Joe Conrad gets the first down. And we are at the end of the first quarter as the Cardinals have driven down into scoring range on the 18-yard line in the red zone, and they have a 1st and 10 in the sunshine of the Pacific Northwest. It's too, I'm not actually pushing you other than, like, I don't have the speed on that play. I don't have any jukes or anything. I'm just using the joystick, and there's too much dancing. It's not smooth. It's not realistic. Conrad with a tiptoe on the sideline, and we got a 1st and goal. First and goal for the Cardinals.
Here we go. 50, plant. Quad. Motion man. Leaf River.
And a touchdown run for Charlie Johnson as he lowers the shoulder. Oh, and he gets tackled from behind. That's his first career rushing touchdown, or at least first in Madden 20. I don't know if I got one or not in the Super Bowl run. And now backing for the extra point. And after a long drive, 12 plays that included a fake punt, and Johnson going 3 for 3, 4 for 4 if you count the penalty. It is 7-0 Cardinals now. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Seriously, what's up?
How's it going?
How you doing?
I didn't know if you wanted me to join your little...
Oh, that's fine. Always welcome.
Okay.
Admiral Akbar on the return. He was heard saying as he got up from the huddle, "It's a trap!"
Oh.
How did Admiral Akbar survive, but Anakin Skywalker get changed?
I just started with the first few players. I started with the roster.
Yeah.
And then I was too impatient, wanted to start playing them.
Where did you find the roster?
I Googled something that led me to another professional football website like Pro Football Reference, but that has ones that are, the Continental Football League, for example.
Interesting.
and it sent me to the Hartford Charter Oaks, who were part of the Continental Football League in 1965.
Well, we'll have to remember stuff like that in 74 and 75 and then 83, 84, and 85 for semi-pro teams.
I started looking at the Charter Oaks, and like I said, the quarterback for the Seahawks, not Seahawks, the quarterback for the Seahawks is a backup on the Hartford Charter Oaks with Val Kecken, and there's a Neisinger. No, is it Nofsinger? Yeah, Nofsinger's also a quarterback on the Hartford Charter Oaks in 65.
He's also with the Oilers, I believe, in 65.
That may not be Nofsinger.
Or did they play fall ball?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's the other thing. I didn't even think. I just did the wide receivers, and I used guys drafted it didn't make it. But you know what we never thought to do is what about Canadian Football League or stuff like that? Yeah, I'm gonna get sacked because I was indecisive.
Really? Bob Hayes is upset?
So I did the wide receivers today for the draft. And it's the 65 draft is what we start with, and we're just renaming. So Bob Hayes becomes a name. I don't remember the guy's name, but he's a Redskin.
Oh, okay.
It's just luck of the draw.
Yeah.
So what I did was I just did wide receivers. I did all wide receivers, split ends, and flankers. And then for NFL draft, AFL draft, and debuts. And for the NFL and AFL, they had to start in 66. Otherwise, I didn't put them in the league yet.
Okay, right. Well, it's funny how you talk about that because in 1965, there's a running back playing for the Charter Oaks that becomes the Denver Bronco in 67, I think.
Huh.
And I almost put him in there and was going to tell you guys, hey, this guy's going to be a Denver Bronco in 1967.
One way you could do that is add another column to that spreadsheet. And we could go do stuff like that from here on out. And guys that are drafted but don't start right away could end up on the. It would make the semi-pros even tougher, though. Right. For instance, Rod Sherman, Raiders receiver from the late 60s, early 70s, is drafted in 66, but does not play until 67, so I did not create him.
Wow.
Where in that case, if we did something like that, then now Rod Sherman would be on, say, the Bengals or something in 66, and we'd have to deal with it.
Right. Which I don't know if we should do, now that I think about it, I don't know if we should do that because that would leave, like, Roger Staubach. Is he still in the Navy or is he playing?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a good question. Roger Staubach could be with the Buccaneers right now.
Yeah.
Incomplete pass. As Mosoff is
I assume you're
2
winning?
for 5. Yes, 7-0. I had a 12-play drive for the first touchdown. I did have to do a fake punt because on 3rd and inches, I called a buck right up into the line, and the guy danced. No, that's a first down. So I became 4th and inches. So I faked the punt because it was just, I was on like the 48 or something, and I figured, what the hell.
It worked.
And it worked. And it ended up actually being the same running back. We're at the 2-minute warning. The Cardinals lead the Seahawks 7-0.
Well, every semi-pro team is tough that I've played so far. Now,
so back to the receivers. There are a lot of receivers eligible in the draft, which is we're dealing with teams are signing a lot of lowercase names. But for 66, I'm naming everyone. Now, they're not all dressed because we only dressed in 65 the ones that made teams, like Bob Hayes and like that.
Right.
So there will be a lot of guys to dress. But I would say don't worry about dressing them because a lot of those won't even make the league until they get signed somewhere. I went to the draft list, and guys that would normally be considered roster filler are the ones that I signed or named.
Okay.
But I didn't do anything with numbers, heights, weights. Yeah, that's annoying me that Mo Lester has modern equipment. How the hell did we miss that?
I don't remember him having modern equipment when I played him.
Yeah, because the Seahawks have been on. The Seahawks have been on
every
TV every week. So,
question: did you fix it so I could get in there? Because I remember when we did this last season, I couldn't get it in there to edit.
no,
I can get in there.
Your new profile. No.
I can't remember. I thought I tried with this one. This is my main one, the Cowboys one.
All right, I gotta take a small pause here to
pause for the cause. Ugh.
Oh.
That was good.
Well, the watch party's coming to an end, so I wanted to advertise tomorrow night since I'm hosting.
Oh, okay.
Doubleheader tomorrow night, 1960, Olympic basketball and Game 7 of the World Series. Oh, I got a flag. Completion to Gambrell, but they're going to call holding probably. Yep, holding on the Cardinals. So the face mask has been turned down and holding's picking up.
It's
Actually,
amazing. How,
my
I had a... Go ahead.
My first holding call was on Jackie Smith, who was running a route.
Huh. Weird.
Completion to Gambrell. It makes the move when he's over the 30.
I had legal use of hands last night.
Huh.
Illegal use of hands to the face. I'd never seen that before.
And Johnson takes off running. 14 seconds left now. We're on our own 38. 2 timeouts.
Are you still in the first half?
Yes, 14 seconds left in the second quarter.
Okay.
Completion to Jackie Smith down to the 32 in the timeout. So with 7 seconds to go, we are at the 32-yard line. We have 1 timeout. Probably, maybe enough time for 1 play. It's going to be close. Pass over the middle. Timeout. Timeout. 2 seconds. It is a completion, and we are going to go for the field goal. 19-yard line, so this will be a 36-yard field goal. Oh. And it's good. So we'll hit the halftime with the Cardinals leading Seattle 10-0.
All right.
Just went, let's see, 19 from the 5. So 23, 24. 76 yards and like 3 plays to kick that field goal.
Nice.
Oh, we'll look at the scores at the half. Down in Miami, it's the Jaguars and the Dolphins in a game of who gives a crap. Jaguars lead 20-17 and are 4-0. John Gallegos with 2 touchdowns, 230 yards.
We need to start caring about them, I guess.
Yeah. Now up in New York, the Redskins and Giants have not played yet, so let's show that score. Giants are 0-3 under Earl Morrall. And last but not least, it's the Bears and Bears. What the fuck? Seriously.
You know, lately it hasn't been that consistent. I've seen it a couple times, and sometimes I haven't.
Yeah.
I don't know what the kicker is. I don't know.
Well, it's funny you mentioned kicker with the Bears, but I'm bumped. Too bad fans not here to hear that one. Gambrell on the return. Gambrell is going to get the ball up to the 27.
So the Cowboys have switched some things up. Hopefully going to have a better result after last night.
Are you going to do that game tonight?
Yeah, I figured why not. I don't know how busy. Tomorrow night I'm going to be exhausted, I know for sure.
Childress on the carry.
Probably Friday as well.
That's a rare carry for Joe Childress, but he was in the game and he got the call.
10 Lobo. Pilot, 64, weak. Ready?
Johnson completes to Randall on the run, and Randall's going to get out of bounds down to the 41. And Charlie Johnson is 7 of 7, 153 yards. Definitely my greatest quarterback. We were talking yesterday about the Hall of Fame, and I'm definitely playing Charlie Johnson into it at this point.
Yes, you are.
We haven't decided. We haven't decided. Are we going to go with the 5-year vote? So 1960 is the only eligible year right now, or what are we going to do with that? And of course, we did. I think decide that it was Sack to the Future career only. So like the Norm Van Brocklin wouldn't really be eligible. He could make the NFL Hall of Fame, but not the Sack. Of course, we took his championship away from him.
Because he did have that year in 61.
Yeah. A couple games he played with the Dolphins before we started renaming guys. But he is on TV a couple times, so.
And actually have Van Brocklin stats for the year, so I'm really kicking myself for not doing the same thing for 60s. Yeah. Although that would skew the stats even worse.
Johnson with the reception to Conrad, and it's first down at the 20-yard line, so they're in the red zone. Seattle showing blitz.
2-1 Cowboys at the 0-3 New Orleans Saints.
Triplet's going to get a couple yards.
Oh boy, and the Saints have 64 rating. That's not good. Let's see. At home.
Seattle showing blitz again.
Return classic.
Triplet bowls his way to the 14 for 5 yards. He's got 35 yards on 12 carries, and that's about what I do. I don't know why I can't figure running out, but I'm between the 35 to 65 yard game usually. I just lost 2 yards.
I've been watching you, and I haven't quite figured it out yet.
And a lot of it is I'm impatient. I think I hold the sprint button too much. This game I've been trying to work on that. But meanwhile, Jim Backus kicks a 23-yard field goal, and it's 13-0 St. Louis. And then he just walked right through a Seattle defender.
All right. Current home. 1990 silver pants. And shoes are still black.
Okay, 4:02 to go in the game. They're in the third, I should say, and it is 13-0.
Wow, that was quick.
Arizona, Jesus. St. Louis. The only way I'd ever want to control the Arizona Cardinals it would be the Jake Plummer years.
I'm going to switch to the Seattle playbook. I had success with that.
Larry Wilson is in the backfield to destroy Mo. Anything I could think of to say about Mo Lester just is not appropriate. So
I was gonna, I went in and changed the one.
I know you changed to fucking tonight.
Yeah, but I couldn't. But I didn't realize that all. It's like in the game against John, who fucking was the star, and then when I start editing, I'm like, well, shit, you got 3 names that just need to be gotten rid of.
Yeah.
But when I grabbed the Hartford Charter Oaks, I made sure that I didn't use anybody that was even drafted by the NFL team.
Mosolf with the incompletion. It's 4th down and 6, and Mosolf is 3 of 8. And right about now, Seattle is wondering where the hell is Glenn Stearns?
Not playing like he did against me, it sounds like.
No. Abe Woodson back to return this punt. He's got a blocker. Let's see if he hits it. Nope. 14. So 2:50 to go now in the third. Have you started?
I just now started. Okay. Literally as you asked. It was amazing your timing. But anyway, welcome to Sack to the Future 1965. Number 4 continued. This week we have the Dallas Cowboys coming off the looked like a thumping, but was closer than the score indicated. A loss to the Kansas City Chiefs. And now they're playing on the road in Tulane Stadium against the scrub New Orleans Saints. But as we learned last week and last night's games, semi-pro teams aren't exactly semi-pro.
5-yard pickup for Triplet.
Everybody's chasing the Carolina Panthers, the San Francisco 49ers. Is that there are only two left in the NFC that are undefeated?
Yes. 3rd down and 4 for the Cardinals.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Come on, come on. Let's go.
And Conrad with a completion. It's a 1st down. I don't know if you caught the beginning of the game, but I was talking about how things have not gone well lately. I haven't actually won a game I've controlled since week 2.
Yeah. You have hit your rough stretch early, as that's kind of what you do, though. If you look back at your seasons, you kind of start off slow, and then you usually just scream through the last half of the season.
Well, I said people could think it's karma because I was bragging about the shutout streak in Buffalo. I said, yes, maybe, but at the same time, when you have something going, you got to enjoy it.
I mean,
Triplet up to the 43.
I mean, that Cowboys, that was a loss I wasn't expecting last week. It was the first time, only the second loss since 1963 regular season. Galen Hall, 57-98. That doesn't sound very good.
Triplet picks up the 1st down, and that'll be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So after 3, Dick Pessinen on the tackle, the former Viking. The Cardinals lead the Seahawks 13-0. Which is 4th quarter. We'll now go into Vinny ball mode. We've been sort of doing, but not officially.
Why am I in nickel right off? I guess it's because they were playing. There's the Saints. Let's see. Bob Denton, Steyer, Prophet, Moore, Bollinwood, Gregory, Adams, Moore, Kershaw. Oh, that's right. I've played the Saints already once this year.
Oh. Well, I got back to line of scrimmage, but with that weird juke thing again. No game.
Oh, shit.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
And once again, contested passes are being caught by the other team.
And Triplet picks up 14. He's now 19 carries, 66 yards for Bill Triplet. Jesse Wittenden on the tackle. Crenshaw's now in the backfield.
And Galen Hall's pressured by the blitz. Mari Yeoman, Zoli, Jethro Pugh, George Andre, Hallie, Tubbs, and Jordan are the linebackers. Cordell Green, Don Bishop, corners, Mel Renfro, Obert Logan, the safeties.
So Crenshaw picks up 8, and now Prentice Scott is in the backfield looking for his first carry on 2nd and 2. And he is going to get a 1-yard loss of 1. So it'll be 3rd and 2.
They should be able to cover these guys quite well.
See, this is quite a long field goal.
Bob Lilly manhandles splits the double team and gets the sack.
So Triplet has a huge hole off right end. He's going around. All of a sudden he gets to the 1st down line and jukes on his own. And luckily I was able to push him back forward because he had enough distance. But that should have been a touchdown. Instead he jukes at the first down. I don't get it. It makes no sense.
You ever had the computer do a fake field goal against you?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that happened to me last week. Don Meredith, cool start. Got clobbered last week. 7 touchdowns now, 4 interceptions. He's 40 of 72.
Perfect blocking, and Bill Triplett just took it the distance, and it is now 19-0 St. Louis. And I am not going for 2. Come on, guys. I know why they want me to go for 2 because of the... Oh, I'm going to miss the extra point anyway. I know why they wanted me to go for 2 because it's 19-0, but it's 19-0 in the 4th. Oh, he ducked under the tackle.
Oh my God.
Akbar on the return ducks under the first tackle, but then Monk Bailey brings down the general. So it's 1st and 10 at the 26 for the Seattle Seahawks. Honestly, I think Akbar is the only Star Wars character left. Well, Darth Vader is where? San Antonio, I believe now? Or Memphis.
I think so, yeah. Dan Reeves with the catch. Dan Reeves has been an excellent receiving tailback out of the backfield.
Yeah, I would have the same issue with Jim Kelly in the 80s that you would have with Roger Staubach, because he did have guys.
Well, just imagine all the USFL, Reggie White running around.
Herschel Walker.
Herschel Walker.
Now, then we have a Doug Flutie who starts in the NFL, goes to the CFL. Oh, no. Huge 40-yard pass play. And all of a sudden the shutout is in jeopardy as the Seahawks have a 1st and 10 at the 20. Goes to the CFL, comes back to the NFL, so he would be eligible for those semi-pro teams. And you would figure that there's only 4 at that point. It'd be the Ravens, Texans, Jaguars, and Panthers. But during his exile in Canada, 2 become real, so he'd either be a Raven or a Texan. Or no, actually a Brown or a Texan.
Manders, yeah. Perkins, Reeves, Hayes, Clark, and
Mosoff is breaking tackles, and they're going to have a 1st and goal. Mike Mosoff just broke tackles, juked a guy out of his jock, and the Seahawks have 1st and goal from the 5. The shutout is in huge jeopardy at this point, as Mosoff is in the shotgun. So they give there to McCauley.
Oh my God.
2nd and goal from the 6 after a 1-yard loss.
John Delisic, Gordy Holtz, Jay Harris, and Charlie Rakowski of the line. Carl Robinson, Sonny Davis, John Butler. These are all ex-players. Mark Johnson, Chuck Marshall, Jerry Overton, and Wayne Fonts. All ex-players on the Saints defense.
2-minute warning. It's 3rd and goal from the 4. Another big question will be, will they...
God damn it.
Almost intercepted by Marion rushing in the end zone. It was right to him, and he dropped it. So 4th and goal. Are they going to break the shutout or go for the touchdown? They are going to go for the touchdown. 4th and goal from the 4. Mosoff is in the shotgun. To the end zone, incomplete. And St. Louis has the 1st down. First down at their own 4. And Triplett up the middle. And Seattle is not calling timeout, so second and 6. Triplett gets up to 12. He's got 100 yards. 23 carries, 100 yards for Bill Triplett, who did lead the league in rushing after his first game, but that was very short-lived. And that was the last play of the game. Triplett will end 24 carries, 100 yards, and a touchdown.
Unfucking-believable. I am sick and tired of running backs out of the backfield just lighting me up.
Shoot, where did my pen go? All they want. I'm not punting this ball. The clock stopped while I was in the huddle for no reason. Seattle didn't call timeout. They wanted me to pick a play. Where did my pen go? Shit. No. I had it when the game started because I crossed off the games already been played, but now it's gone. Oh well. I'll find it in a minute. Thanks for joining us here on the VinnyXWolf channel. A very quick game, only 41 minutes in length. It would have been shorter had I not had to make a comment on the watch party a couple times, but switch over to Terrors 89. You see the Cowboys and Seahawks scoreless in the first. I'm Vinny Vincent. God bless America.